Christmas Day ones, we dey chop the chicken, we dey watch the football matters, as they
No be
play.
lie, no be lie.
Now one thing we always appreciate the EPL for, giving us this football level
True
they
talk.
happen when other leagues they go, the Christmas break and everything. Now, of course, more we'll go straight to talk about the games that will happen, this weekend for the EPL. And more we'll start with the big one, of course. More we'll talk about Liverpool against Arsenal. Now, yeah, we'll talk about Liverpool against Arsenal and waiting a fit happen for that match today. Now, of course, it will be a very interesting game today where we'll get Liverpool tomorrow rather.
Tomorrow,
Liverpool
yes.
play against Arsenal. Now, waiting be your expectation. Liverpool themselves, number 2, 1 point between them and Arsenal. For the first time in a very long while, the Liverpool Arsenal game now very, very big game where we won't see, we won't watch, we won't see waiting will feel happen. But of course, for you, I know you won't say Arsenal, but for you, what do you believe Liverpool chances?
We'll keep Arsenal for corner first. That game no go easy.
Okay.
The game go dey tough because we know say the two managers, tactical managers, we know say Klopp, Jurgen Klopp did there as one of the very best managers for the Premier League. Mikel Arteta don't come in, don't still show all the senior men say, me I be young shall grow, but this young don't they grow too. So it go dey interesting to see who will come out on top from that tactical battle. But we no forget say last season when Arsenal still faced Liverpool for Anfield, the game was also a tough game. Then again, we get 4 goals, 2 goals from each side. So I believe that we will see goals again for this game because the two teams they play attacking football. The two teams they will always want to express themselves with their football. So and the defense for the two teams too now still another test for the two defense because I believe say Liverpool they still get solid defenders. A defender like Virgil van Dijk, one of the best defenders who we don't see in the last couple of years. Arsenal defend centre back pairing Gabriel and Saliba. They show say that them be the best centre back pairing so far for the EPL currently. So I believe say it will be a test because we get one of the best players for the Premier League in the last couple of years. Will be Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. So in go test that Arsenal defense. That one I sure constant key. You understand? So I believe say we fit see goals for this game. If this game not draw, nobody's supposed to complain. But at the end of the day, I see the belief that maybe Arsenal fit just nick them one way or the other.
Arsenal fit nick them one way or the other. But we will look at Arsenal. Beginning of the season, we did brag about Arsenal and keeping of clean sheets. Now Arsenal keeping of clean sheet not be like before again. Where Arsenal keep the clean sheet, and you look at the fact, say you're going against a good coach tactically. A coach where we know like your club say your club is scoring 1 goal or 2 goals, and you can lock up everywhere. Now we don't see one of the strengths of Liverpool this season so far, of course, now Liverpool's midfield.
Yes.
Liverpool's midfield don't out of nowhere. The midfield don't sum up well, and the midfield they give us this makes sense football. Now the question now be say the midfield of Arsenal, it is hard to really pinpoint compared to like last season where we just talk say Martin Odegaard, Granit Xhaka, and and you have Thomas Partey. Now for the midfield of Arsenal, the ball and everything revolve around one man. The man they've spent over £100 million to bring Declan Rice. Now let's try to put the two midfields together. The midfield of Liverpool, the midfield of Arsenal, because this is where they go win or lose the game for. How these two midfield won't stand against each other?
I think that's a very interesting battle because one thing when all of us will be football people know be say most games that they win out from middle of the park for the midfield. And if you look the Liverpool midfield, this is not the rebate of the Liverpool midfield. We know say Jurgen Klopp never really replaced some players. Person like Wijnaldum since when he moved come up from that Liverpool midfield. We know say Thiago Alcantara still there, but injury they let him the play ball. So these players when him don't bring come the players like Szoboszlai, Endo, Gravenberch. This na players will be like say he won't try to put life more ginger for inside that midfield because we know say the midfield been done the hold. If we look the midfield last year, they get players like Henderson, James Milner for the midfield. But this one now, a younger set of players will be like say in the try to put together. We know say Endo now one player will be like say many people no go rate him much because maybe command big transfer fee. But if you look at the captain of the team when he come from Bundesliga, him a player we don't get experience for top flight football for the last how many years for Europe. So if you look the Liverpool midfield, now midfield way see they grow. Midfield way be like say I believe say Klopp never gets in perfect 3 yet because people like McAllister still joining the midfield too, a World Cup winner. So they get pedigree for the midfield, they get youth, they still get some blend of experience too. But if you look the Arsenal midfield so far, I think the Arsenal midfield could just edge the Liverpool midfield small. Because if you look at a player like Declan Rice, since he come Arsenal, we know they talk about the price tag again.
Yes. No one talk about the price tag again.
Exactly, because saying they do well. Today, me and my friend did for a podcast. For a podcast, my friend they tell me say if he even get money, if he want even add 20 million pounds, join Declan Rice because of how so well the player they and we will not forget say this is a player will move from a team like West Ham. West Ham, yes, we give them respect, but they're not there on the same level like a team like Arsenal. But you go Arsenal, and from day one, now it starts to perform well. You understand? Exactly. So that was
important goals.
True talk. 3 goals already this season. So if you look at a player, when the player say the player say 6, you understand what we call number 4 mostly for Nigeria. The player say number 6. But you see they see him for the opposition box sometimes when need be. Sometimes when he and Jorginho change position, you see they say in they get in the goals too. So to me, Declan Rice is a big factor because of the way Thomas Partey be for that Arsenal team. We notice if you come out Thomas Partey in a big room, now you open for the Arsenal midfield. But when Declan Rice come in they cover that Thomas Partey absence. We know they really they think say Arsenal they lose one of the very best best defensive midfielders for the world currently. So to me, that midfield of Declan Rice, and we will not forget Kai Havertz.
No, now where they go next?
You understand?
I want to ask about Kai Havertz.
Because
what did the guy bring for the game? Because
exactly.
we don't see him become the new wonder kid for Arsenal, scoring important goals.
In confidence, don't they?
And Kai Havertz now the player where you fit. I always talk about before, hate it or like it. You may not like Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is one of the most versatile players who we get currently. Kai Havertz play for almost every position from the midfield role. If you put on maybe play behind the striker, if you play through the wing, if you play as your wing striker. So and this don't make sure say defenders they find difficult to hold Kai Havertz with the fact that if he play different roles. So what makes you believe that this guy Havertz will bring come this game?
For me, we say, you know, the thing with Kai Havertz, you know, say from day one, you don't they ask me about Kai Havertz, I tell you, say, I don't know what to expect. I don't really like the signing. Now, the manager now, the one they use and they convince people like me, say, Kai Havertz figure be good fit for Arsenal. But personally, I don't see what the manager they see at the very start. But the last 4-6 games, you go see say Kai Havertz don't they improve. They come. I think for the last 6 games, he not score 4 goals. That no be child's play, no be small picking start. And if you look the performance where he performed against Brentford, no, not Brentford, Brighton for the last game. That also one of his best complete performance where you go see from since injuring from Chelsea to Arsenal. You see how he taking goals. You see how they get into those dangerous position. He also get one header where he's supposed to score where he know to keep on target. So Kai Havertz, a dangerous player.
So they
target for him.
The Kai Havertz matter now. Now the positioning where Arteta the player for, now him be the one that way the guy they do.
So me now the positioning, because you see one thing with players and for the way I don't see football reaching, I tell people say as a coach, as a manager, you supposed to know within the best skill set when your player gets. Now that place you go use them for. You understand? I be better coach. Let me tell the rate better coach. Coach will be like say current player. You understand? Say this player, see what in Sabi here. Come put him for that position where go they utilize that in when in Sabi. You understand? I think are they listening to Dimitri Berbatov, the former Manchester United. We know Berbatov control. We know how Berbatov position in B.
And
when they ask Berbatov,
how sluggish he did.
Also, you understand? When they ask Berbatov, say which player if you look around, say this player they get that off the ball movement like you understand? Like how that thing talk about, you understand? Because if you look Berbatov know like you talk, he no get pace, he no get the speed to follow best in run, you understand? In very slow kind of player. But look, however, have you noticed you see small similarity traits for them, you understand? But you no get the kind of first control when Berbatov gets. I don't say people go say however gets first control, but not before Berbatov first control. If first control now, you understand? Very ogbonge one. So to me, now technical player, he get height, you understand? Supposed to get box 18 present. Now why you the system Miguel Arteta they push him enter those positions when you go dead dangerous, get into the box, get those for making enter those positions when you go fit get a goal or get a assist. I believe say now why we see Kai Havertz the one shine the way they shine. So
before we allow our people for listen to us already make a comment. Now I also ask one question. What will be your predictions?
If that game end for draw, people no go surprise. 1-1, 2-2, draw. People not go surprise.
Okay. Havertz to score again.
No, I don't want to go with Bukayo Saka. I think this is not a game for Bukayo Saka.
That game will play at 4. I talk about the EPL. The EPL, of course, get the game between Aston Villa. Now, Postman will talk about Aston Villa and how Aston Villa don't become this big threat when it comes to football matters. Now, you go agree, say the way Aston Villa they play football, many of you believe Aston Villa are they number 3 for the EPL team currently right now. Now, they play against Sheffield United again today. Now, of course, the purpose of this game this evening for me, they're very, very interesting. You know why it's a game very interesting for me? Of course, these guys will go top of the EPL today.
See, the Premier League, I feel it's the waiting Aston Villa they do right now. Now, a reminder for people when they think, say, the Premier League, not just 3 teams or not just 2 teams. For season after season, we see one team, we be like, they will just come out, they will just surprise people.
Yeah.
We see them last season with Newcastle. This season now, we don't see them with Aston Villa.
We saw with Tottenham.
You understand? This season now, we don't see them with Aston Villa. See, they didn't shake all the big boys. Let everybody know, say, for this footballing matters, we know easy. We'll now go work on our money completely for now one beat us. I believe, say, I like waiting Una Emery. I'm not too day surprised because me, I be person when rate Una Emery normally, you understand? And how come control they don't really give them for Arsenal, but it proves they show saying get this control for Aston Villa and the club they move smart. The club know how to keep their best players so far together. Their signings, if you look the players who them sign also come into the team. I think for like 2 consecutive years or 3 consecutive years, they don't buy the best players from Bayer Leverkusen. They buy Leon Bailey, they buy Musa Diaby also. So these now guys will be like during that time when they did Bundesliga, they did do very well. So if you look the recruitment where they don't do, and also the organ when they get when they handle these players when they get, you go show you say Aston Villa really mean business.
So Aston Villa against Sheffield, me I put 100k on top of Aston Villa today.
I don't say maybe put 100k sha, but I believe say Aston Villa go beat them on football reasons. Yes.
Football reasons.
On football reasons, Aston Villa go beat them on football reasons.
Because we will see how that will happen later on at this evening around 9 o'clock. And we'll switch from that. We'll go into tomorrow's game where we get a game between West Ham and Manchester United. It will be on that tough match. We will see. West Ham themselves, some look with the West Ham team. Some will say West Ham, if it's not, like how some they expect them. We don't see how West Ham don't lose, some games where you really shock us. West Ham lose this game. But we look at their last performance against Wolves, how they beat Wolves, at 3 Kondo. But they lose the EFL Cup, of course, shockingly with 5-1 against Liverpool. But the Fulham lost. Now I want to talk about where Fulham beat them this month. Fulham beat them 5 Kondo. And they go against Manchester United for the London Stadium. Man U, very, very inconsistent club. Very, very inconsistent club. And I always tell those who do betting matters, don't put your money on top Man U. If you get strong hearts, and if you risk Man U, but put him on top Man U, no feel no waiting Man U give. They with this man not go too well, they go do well. But against West Ham, against a coach we don't coach Man U before, David Moyes, waiting you would expect from that match.
Like you rightly talk, Manchester United problem this season, I say, for not just only this season, for a couple of seasons, we know they know which Manchester United will show up for game day. We know they know how they could take the game. Just like against what they do against Liverpool. Many people expect, say, Liverpool must beat Manchester United anyhow. But we still say the team come, they show fight, they show ginger, you understand? So we don't really know in Manchester United will go turn up against West Ham United. But if they carry that, if they build on that confidence when that Liverpool game supposed to give them, say, yes, they follow Liverpool play and no go agree football. They draw the game, you understand? It's supposed to ginger them. But West Ham United also now, it's a side where they wounded. They come from the quarterfinal loss for Carabao Cup with Liverpool. So the two teams go on really get something to prove. And you talk about the relationship when the manager of West Ham currently gets with Manchester United based on saying from their former manager. So that one would be interesting to see which team will show say they want them more.
Yeah, put your money on top person.
I think say it will be draw. Just draw. Now draw very safe for me because
draw
you understand because I don't know what will happen. But I tell you say that Arsenal game will be draw, but I hope say Arsenal go nick out. You understand?
Okay. Tottenham against Everton. Everton now become these big boys for the league where they win their matches. They come out 10 points from them. That 10 points confidence now small matter because the 10 points they come from them. These guys feel they get things right. Now some they ask what they make them to get this kind of ginger. Talk about Everton where they come out 10 points from them. Did they beat the guy, beat other people and every they play against Tottenham. Tottenham now they bounce back of recent. when it comes to their performance. Now we look at how they happen. Tottenham themselves they look for I know today we're on top of the top four. City they play this weekend based on say they play ball for the Club World Cup, which give Tottenham the upper hand to enter into the top four position. Based on how they happen, and of course come close to Aston Villa and Liverpool. But with how they reason now, Everton against Tottenham against Everton, what if he play?
Say people when start plenty book talk say if something happen, you understand how you react really they matter how if it can't be for you whether it will be good or bad. It can't be like say that point when the dogs come up for Everton, because they won't be like a good thing for them because after that point, if you look the way the team can't get ginger, they can't take every game like say every game na final. So to me, I believe so that game could be a tough one for Tottenham Hotspur because if you look which that Everton team they do, they know they look like team when ready to lose. So it go there interesting, and we know the kind of players where Everton get for the midfield. Gueyi, Decore, these are players who be like they go come for the physical battle. And if you look the Tottenham midfield too, I believe they go miss if Bissouma, I think he get red card.
Yeah.
But Papa something. Our other midfielder, they are Senegalese, abi? The Senegalese midfielder where they get to. You go see that midfield battle go there physical that day. So it would be interesting to see who go come out on top for the midfield battle. But Tottenham also they get the players who go put the ball in the back of the net. So make we see that one. I mean that one physically close, but Tottenham get added advantage. They play for home. Yeah.
Of course, we'll look how that one will play. I'm always switch to Chelsea and Wolves and Chelsea. That will be on Sunday, about 24th of December. Now, what would they expect? Chelsea straight win or Chelsea inconsistent club?
Also, I believe that almost the same rapporteur with time Manchester United still tie Chelsea too. So we don't really know what to see expect from that game, but I believe say Chelsea still get the upper hand. But don't forget the Wolves are also dangerous side. We see what they do against Manchester City. Good counter attacking side. Defensively they did solid. And we know say teams when they sit back, Chelsea they usually struggle more against them. So I believe say Chelsea feel struggle, but it could depend on Chelsea attacking players if they go take the chance where they go get for that game.
Okay, we'll see what will happen. Of course, now we'll switch on from this side. Now we'll move straight and talk about some level around La Liga. Now La Liga, they're very interesting. Very interesting. These guys who the Cornisha graduate, they give them tough. Now, yesterday games up for La Liga, we see how Girona, pick up the draw. They on top of the
La Liga the La Liga table before
Real Madrid pick up
the break.
Win,
yes.
Yesterday. But let's talk about Girona and how far these guys fit go. They don't lose only one game this season. Now only for EPL, now only City they give us that kind of vibes. Understand? City give us that kind of vibes of recent. But these guys they take we lose only one game, and we'll talk through these guys maybe after they won't slow down because they go have this is 18 match day 18, 19. We don't go half of the season already. The club already did. That means if we want to have normal calculations, how league they run normally, the worst position a club like Girona will finish for the league could be 10th position. If one do the normal maths, that's okay. They made part of the they made part of the season because we will start by 2nd of January for them for the I talk about La Liga. Let's say they don't come do well. The worst they pick come out. Let's say they do the worst. Talk about maybe 10th position. For the EPL, they will talk say once you reach 40 position, once you get once you don't get 40 points, you don't enter safety. These guys get 45 points already. They still get at least 20 more games to play. These guys will continue like this.
I think say this work when Girona, what we see from Girona, the performance, the result what we see now. Now we see they already the work. They come from back. The people we get the club, they get affiliation with the same people we get Manchester City.
Yeah.
And now people won't be like, say if you look now the same model, now they won't try to do for their brand. You don't understand. They carry people when sabi football. You understand. Carry people when sabi football, put for inside. They run the club. You understand. So I believe say all of those things what they do for back behind. Now the fruit that they shop now. They don't plant seed before. Now the fruits that they shop now with in terms of the results. And kudos to Girona also for what they do because that league no easy to break into that top three like that because we know say before we get Real Madrid, Barcelona with the do then Valencia years past, but now become like say Atletico Madrid don't collect that spot of Valencia and them to Girona they prove say them one break enter But if you look at the day, about 7 points above Barcelona, how many points also above Atletico Madrid. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they go fit. But I know say one thing when they show up for the way the team they play, top four they show up because they're very attacking side. The team will get goals. And if no be Real Madrid now, I believe say maybe Barcelona for you understand. They say maybe this people no call win league. But Madrid they prove say even with red card for your game against Alaves yesterday, we see waiting Real Madrid play. They show say them that team where also one win the La Liga. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go pick up the pace after this their Christmas and New Year's break for La Liga.
So we'll look at what will happen around the La Liga matters. And more we'll see if we just touch on top Victor Osimhen. We'll talk about the Super Eagles also too because African Cup of Nation they
count. No fire again. I days with the count now.
No fire again. Now more we'll talk about Victor Osimhen and the fact that the yes he won't sign new contract with Napoli. Now most people don't they hope say yes if he come up for the club. But now Osimhen on decide to make that decision. How do they reason now? If you just think about what's in day in mind, why reason that kind matters. Okay, make I just sign contracts. May I just deal with the club.
Well, one thing when I understand for transfer windows, be say it is hard to see clubs we want to spend big money for January transfer window. You understand? So I believe say it no go easy for any club to just go knock Napoli door for middle of the season and sign Victor Osimhen. She understand 120, 130, 140 thereabout. So it could take a lot of money to feed them, and we know say most clubs don't want to let their best players go for middle of season. So I believe it's always one of that factor, and the release clause when Victor Osimhen puts for inside that new contract, you understand that one added advantage for him because he no go be mostly on Napoli team now. If any club come ready to pay that money, you go talk with Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen like your project, he go sign for you. You understand? So I believe that was a smart move from him. Smart move from him agent also too, because from if he sign a new contract, let's say December for example, from now to the end of the season, now go get money they're going to pay him. So more money for him by the end of the season. If you see any club when in like waiting that they talk and ready to pay the money when they for the release clause, he go move during the winter, during the summer, sorry.
During the summer. Okay. We will look how that one the play around, Victor Osimhen. I'm always switch sharply to the Nations Cup. Nations Cup, of course, will soon start. We already get the list of players where the coach don't send go give talk about CAF ahead of the Make Sense tournament. Now many they complain different talking points around the list. When we see some players we some of us ask ourselves questions, why is player to the list? Now some don't really talk around Ahmed Musa. Why some talk about the fact that it's Orban in this? Some talk about Panaventure, Dennis, see why they list. That's now one part of it. We'll put that for one side. Now on that part now we say CAF don't talk, say you will submit your 25 as in the case might 25-man list by 2nd of January. Now these players camp to open 2nd of January for around that Dubai side. That means the players will train together before they drop the list down. Now, with all this matter with there around the list where they complain, Francis Zohor still did the list with some other home base keepers and every. Of course, what will be your thought around the Super Eagles? For you, players with the miss, players who are supposed near that list at all.
Well, say the list now, Lake. Whenever them never really officially bring them out, say okay, see the list when they drop.
Some support been go cap sites, trying to drag out the list come up for there. Say they tell us now 40, but now 41 or people send go. But come up say 2nd of January now. When will be the final submission?
Yeah. For me, we know say for some of the names when we see, we know say the list to get us a B. You understand? So can't kill like call it won't be like say enter inside the matter because we know say when it comes to the African Cup of Nations, we suppose the people we're supposed to make them supposed to be your best players during that period. We know say they're supposed to mix them with some experience and one or two for inside, but it gets some noticeable people when make them when we know say they need to do very well for their club and maybe say they get experience like that.
Yes.
You understand? Based on some people they be judge and say based on experience that they take carry them. The young ones need 1 or 2 players like that. But when we look some people when they start the list, they know they do so well. It gets some other players where they do so much better. How come these players know if they make the list? Because for me personally, they surprise me when players when they perform well, know if they make list when it comes to major competition. So now when the player will come get opportunity to enter the national team, if you know the international team when they play well. So that, all those kind of things no good. No be teams when go move our football forward, in my opinion. And some of these players when we see when they for the list. To me, I don't really see what they go do for the AFCON. You understand? At the end of the day. No, but you know why I don't want call names? I don't want call names because we never really see say NFF don't put them out officially. Since this now the official, I they like one talk on based on official things.
Okay, we'll still stick with your we'll do as if now rumor, right? Now suspected lists. Ahmed Musa going to the Nations Cup for you.
To me, Ahmed Musa is a senior player. You understand? But I don't think he's supposed to go the Nations Cup because
I agree with you, Sha. I believe okay, make your point.
No, but if you want to look at my senior player, senior player,
yes.
I don't think so. You know why I don't think he's supposed to go?
Tell me why.
In that forward attacking line, now the areas where we did blessed in terms of people when they score goals.
Yes.
You understand? Because if you look at that team now, based on form, based on the way players they play, who Ahmed Musa go play ahead of? Nah, Ademola Lookman.
But I see Ahmed Musa as more the guy who will do more of the dressing room work.
More of the dressing room work. Now why we get the players like Trust Ekong. Now why we get players like Leon Balogun. You understand? And Leon Balogun also now can't perform for a club.
But
you understand?
The point of Ahmed Musa, several World Cup, playing for several World Cups, you understand?
Yes.
Playing the Seven Nations Cup, get the experience, don't play for the highest level. And most of these are boys, some of them they get their first half contest. You know?
I agree.
Some go win Victor Osimhen.
That's also why we get players like Moses Simon there. No, don't forget Moses Simon in the team. Moses Simon are also one of the senior players. I don't believe say so to me, why we want take the position carry a player we no go play when we supposed to carry other players we go play? Because to me, if Ahmed Musa go, who we go put for bench? But realistically, we look at based on performance.
Normally in a bench, you guys go stay. Maybe now in work with dressing room, inspire the boys, if they do well, that's kind of a thing. Or maybe they draw match, give them that inspiration as a senior player.
Okay, but you get points, but why are they arguing and say that attacking positions now wing you won't start from?
Now wing, no man, now winger now.
Who you go put for bench? That's the big question.
Now just bench you.
So to me, in a block another player will be like say suppose because you know why they look at now in the block another player development. Now why are they talking like that? Because if you carry a younger player, let's say Gift Urban go for example, if you not to play much, but you go get experience going into the next African Cup of Nations for you.
They give us the Gift Urban story around,
I just use and make example for you, just an example. Because I believe say we're supposed to keep some slots for some young players where we're going to build their development. Because one of the problems when we get, we say we they look to one win this now competition. But as we they look put eye for now competition, we're supposed to put eye for the next competition also. So some younger players also supposed to enter the team for some of these players when we see where they get this call up. And those don't be just say that they be young players. They be young players where actually they perform for their club at the moment.
Yes. So when you look how that one they happen, and Nations Cup still there at the corner. Of course, we'll talk more on top, how and waiting we expect from the Super Eagles. But before we come up on the show this evening, as we stay come up to the Nations Cup, what will be your targets for the Super Eagles?
Anything with the short of a quarter-final, semi-final. See the team no reach.
No, of course, no more talk. You never tired to problems.
No. But you see, you know why they talk? I mean, no be like say they put too much load on this shoulder of these players. You know, understand? Now why they say a quarter-final, semi-final? At least we're supposed to reach semi-final. If we look the team where we carry the good competition, you understand? So to me, anything short of say we don't reach semi-final, a failure. Na failure.
Whether
we get other, we are definitely other goalkeepers in the list now, so we don't know. When we see the
no, but the point is saying, trying to test a new. Nigerians, people, we please us sometimes.
Yeah.
But trying to test a new goalkeeper in a new tournament,